Yes,
He told me to
it's
be
the
here.
first one she's had.
We call the Waverly Village Council meeting for February the 19th, 2025 to order. Forrest, will lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll.
Brian Blakeman,
Here.
Glass,
Here?
Gideon,
Here.
Wilkes,
Here.
Forrest Blakeman,
Here.
Patterson.
Here. I need the approval of the Wednesday, February the 5th, 2025 regular meeting minutes. I need a motion and a second.
I'll second.
Motion and second for the minutes for February the 5th. Is there any discussion? Call the roll.
Glass,
Aye.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Gideon, Patterson.
Aye. Motion carries. We have no guest speakers. So next is the approval of the January 2025 financial report submitted by Caitlin Bauer, Chief Deputy Auditor. I need a motion and a second.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second for the financial report for January 2025. Is there any discussion? Call the roll.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. I need the approval of the January 2025 tax report submitted by Taylor Haber, Tax Administrator. Is there any, need a motion and second?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
A motion second for the tax report for January 2025. Is there any discussion? Call roll.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. Mayor's report.
Just real quick, getting with Dean and them to decide on dates for the annual village spring cleanup. So as soon as we get that, I'll put that out. It's usually the end of April, 1st of May, I think is when we usually do it. So we'll be getting that together soon, and that's all I got. Quick and simple tonight.
Quick and simple.
Forrest told me to keep it.
I did. Yeah, keep it slow, keep it down low.
And what will be the date?
We haven't got it yet.
Ain't got it yet.
Yeah, I gotta set the date with the street department guys, so that's why I was saying, just letting you know, that's coming up, we're gonna set the date, as soon as we set it, I'll let everybody know.
So you're doing graduations in early May.
Yeah, I know, that's what I think, we always, yeah, so it should.
Yeah, it used
right.
to be, Memorial Day, but
Yeah, so,
now it's early, I mean, really early, so.
yeah, but we shouldn't go that far into May,
Okay.
where we're with that, it should be, like I said, in April, 1st of May.
Yeah. Okay, all right, just,
But I'll clarify the dates and let you know.
okay, all right.
Mr. Mayor, I wanted to thank you for that pizza party. That was very well done and I think very well received.
Yeah, we did.
Good idea.
Showed our employees how much we appreciated them, bought pizza for them. Everybody came in here and ate. We had a full house, didn't we, Forrest?
Yeah,
I think everybody enjoyed it, so, yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, John.
everybody enjoyed it.
Okay, next up is committee reports, personnel, Mr. Gideon.
Nothing to report, sir?
Okay. Public service, Angel.
I have nothing to report.
Okay. Zoning, Brian.
Yeah, I got a couple things, not much. Matt spoke with Aldi regarding permit process and signage. He also spoke with a surveyor regarding a lot split, and he also sent legal description and plots for another lot split to the planning commission for the review. That's all I got.
Okay. Next is public safety, Forrest.
I don't have anything at all.
Okay. All right, so is anything for recreation for Skimmer? Or we can ask him
Don't
when he
have
gets here.
anything either that I know of.
Said he might make it in, so we'll see. We can save that one. Okay, so finance, Amber.
Yeah, we have a general fund beginning balance of $918,275.43.
with general fund payables of $13,465.99, capital improvements at 2% at $133,060.59, which leaves a general fund balance of $771,748.85. Capital improvement is $98,710.59 after the encumbrances to First National Bank in Marvin New. That's all I have.
Okay, all right, thank you. We have no old business. Under new business, I have resolution 14-2025, second and third readings are dispensed. The purpose of this resolution is to adopt the CRA agreement with Little Black Book Beanery. Let's see, let's start over there with Amber, and you read that one, please.
Resolution 14-2025, authorizing the village to enter into a CRA agreement with Little Black Book Beanery LLC. The purpose of this resolution is to adopt the CRA agreement for Little Black Book Beanery LLC. Whereas in 2024, Waverly Village Council created a Community Reinvestment Area Designation, or CRA, encompassing commercial and residential buildings to encourage redevelopment throughout Waverly through local real property tax abatement incentives for businesses that invest in designated areas of Ohio. And whereas Little Black Book Beanery is proposing to remodel and repurpose an old store at 106 West North Street, Waverly, into a new coffee shop, and this will require significant investment for the construction and improvements for the location. And whereas, as part of that development, Little Black Book Beanery is requesting a 12-year, 75% Community Reinvestment Area, CRA, property tax abatement, and a copy of that agreement application is attached hereto as Exhibit 1. And whereas the mayor is recommending approval of the CRA agreement, therefore it be resolved by the legislative authority of the Village of Waverly, by the Council of the Village of Waverly, State of Ohio, that Section 1, that the mayor be and is hereby authorized to enter the CRA with Little Black Book Beanery. Section 2, this resolution shall become effective on the earliest date allowed by law. Section 3, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the passage of this resolution were taken and adopted in an open meeting of this council, and that all deliberations of the council and of any of its committees that resulted in such formal action were in meetings open to the public and in compliance with all legal requirements, including but not limited to Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. The second and third readings of this resolution are hereby dispensed with, at least 5 members of council concurring. I so move.
I'll
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion and second for resolution 14-2025. Is there any discussion?
Is this available to anybody, or this thing here? This is the first, I've.
Where you guys pass that CRA for us,
Yeah.
and this is for any new or any businesses now going
Yeah.
forward. In the downtown area.
Yeah.
If they do improvements,
Mhm.
then they can get this abatement.
Okay, all they have to do is then apply for it, or
Yes.
what? Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's all I need now.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Call the roll.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. Next one is ordinance 15-2025. The second and third
Is he-
readings are dispensed.
Is he almost here?
What's that?
Skimmer is wanting us to wait. I think he's almost here.
He asked for us to not start without him.
He told me to start, and he would be here.
Who,
Skimmer?
I talked to him today, and he said he'd be here.
He was here earlier. He had to go home and do something with his kids
Yeah,
to get him or something, and he was coming right back. And he
Yeah.
said, if I just go ahead and start, and then I'll be there.
Okay.
Hey,
Let me see.
I know, I just texted him too. Whoa.
Okay, so we'll just stand by here a minute.
and bye.
I mean, I don't see any problem with it. I mean, I read it, I just don't quite understand, I just wanna question you about it,
You talking about the CRA?
Forrest, do you have other questions? Cause Shelley can answer those.
Well, I just, what is this just, gonna be signs that are put up that said it's only serve liquor in a certain place, or what is it or
The
something?
CRA, no.
Huh?
You're
Oh,
talking about the
he means the
CRA?
DORA. He's
Are you talking about
talking
the DORA?
Yeah,
Designated.
Dora, oh,
The
Is that
DORA
one
is
we're
just a
talking about, the
designated
DORA?
downtown area that during certain times,
you can't serve liquor, or you
can't.
you can be outside, but it can't be like, it has to be in like a cup.
There's
that
a
like
map.
we have,
Oh,
but it
Yeah.
can't be like an open
Now,
bottle
you
or
can,
anything like that.
now they have it open, right? I mean, it's like an open bottle or.
In a
But it would be
designated
like in a,
container
it would
that-
be like in a cup that they have to buy from us.
Oh, okay, okay,
Because this is what they're doing all over the state, basically.
okay,
But it's
Yeah.
only in that area, and it's only during that designated time. It
Yeah,
can't be all the time.
yeah. And I see where we're gonna be enforcing it if it's,
Yes, you have to have officers there and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a,
okay.
Right.
not like you think. It's not a,
It's not like random open container, get out your
Right. It's
cooler
not a
and
big-
walk around. Yeah.
it's not this great big party down there. It's a controlled environment,
Didn't like it,
basically,
say
is what
something about
it
it.
Yeah.
but it's to generate
Okay,
stuff for the downtown.
yeah, okay.
There we have it for a copy.
Yeah, Chillicothe.
Yeah, and Portsmouth.
That's what
I
I
think,
think.
I think their area is Maine and Paint and all that area.
Like Old Canal, Smokehouse, Docket Water.
Oh, it goes all that, it goes down to Water Street?
There's only five,
Right, there's only five. See, Chillicothe has that, and they've got
Okay.
a large space.
Oh,
Yeah,
did they?
see, they do from
So it's a
noon
bigger-
until
Big area.
yeah.
Okay.
Most places do from
That's what I'm
noon.
saying.
It's been a
Every,
great success for
huge,
them.
I mean, places are doing this all over the state.
Out down at Bodie's down that way too, probably Patterson Fund and stuff.
This has to be approved by the state before you can do it.
Right,
Oh, does it?
yeah.
I mean, we just passed the ordinance and
It goes to the state.
Goes to
State
the
has
state.
to, state has
Okay.
to okay it.
okay. Well, it's, what do you wanna do? You wanna read it, or what do you wanna do with it?
Well, he's waiting until Skimmer.
Wait until
We're gonna wait
Skimmer
for
gets
Skimmer.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be read. You're right, Forrest.
Yeah,
That's really funny. So there's not actually an application, so the legislation and all those exhibits, that is what will go to the state for our application.
Right.
If there's anything they don't like, or we need to change, let us know.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, the
Will it
state
come back
has
to council at
buy
that
off on
point?
it before you can do it.
If there has to be changes.
This is just the first step, like, and then the state says, yes, you're good. I guess is a good way to put it.
well, I guess. Well, I guess we could go to the next the ordinance after this and then come back to this one. You know what I mean?
I think.
Well,
I think
So, did he say?
I texted him,
I
he didn't
understand
respond back
is
to
he
me.
wants to be here for all the reasons,
Tell him he's holding up progress.
that he's holding up.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately.
We can go to the, I mean, is there any
rules
issue
don't
with just
say
moving
that.
on to the
You're
next
here, you ain't.
and
Well, that
coming
was the
back to this,
question,
if
was
this is
does
what
he
he wanted to
wanna
be
be
a
here
part
for
of?
all
He's
of
saying he wants
them,
to be here for.
or just
all of
one
them.
Really
in
don't know.
particular?
I don't know what
He needs to go,
The next three are emergency, so.
yes.
Well, we need 5 members of council to concur with it, it's law
Yeah, but
anyway.
In order.
Yeah.
All we need is 5 council
Let's-
members to
can we
vote
just-
for
I
it
mean-
anyway, and it's
We
law
can move
anyway.
on down to,
We've already voted to do it. I don't think there'd be any opposition to moving forward with the state since we've already put all the time into it. So
Right.
I don't see a problem with just moving forward, if you are all okay with that.
I
We
don't
just-
see any
yeah,
problem
we
at
just
all.
have to,
with moving
we just
forward.
have to follow order, so
okay,
we can go on
we do
and.
need to do
Is that
that.
okay
is
with
what it
everyone?
is.
We'll just move forward?
So,
Okay.
fine, let's just do that. Let's go ahead and go with the second one.
Yeah,
That's ordinance 15-2025, second and third readings are dispensed. Purposes of this ordinance is to create a designated outdoor refreshment area. And, Angel, let you read that one.
Okay. Whereas Ohio Revised Code 4301.82, which allows municipalities with populations of 35,000 or less to create one DORA, and whereas the Village of Waverly confirms that this DORA complies with the zoning plan and is less than 150 acres in size, and whereas the Village of Waverly has 5 qualified liquor permit holders that are primarily food and beverage businesses, And whereas the village must submit an application to proceed with filing the door requirements, including without limitation the boundaries, signage, hours of operation, public safety measures, and sanitation plan as attached here to and incorporated herein as Exhibit A. And whereas the village provided public notices and a public hearing was held on January 29th, 2025, after a 2-week advertisement period. Therefore be it ordained by the legislative authority of the Village of Waverly, by the Council for the Village of Waverly, State of Ohio, that Section 1 approves the mayor's door application and establishes the Waverly designated outdoor refreshment area pursuant to door requirements attached hereto as Exhibit A. Section 2 specifies that door will operate as set forth in the application with the possibility of future amendments by the council. Section 3 confirms that all public notice requirements have been met. Section 4 mandates an annual review of the door requirements starting January 2026 to determine continuation, modification, or dissolution. Section 5 directs the clerk of council to forward the ordinance to the Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control. Section 6 confirms that all formal actions were taken in compliance with open meeting laws. Section 7 states that the ordinance will become effective at the earliest time provided by law upon passage. Section 8, all prior ordinances which conflict with the provisions of this ordinance are hereby repealed to the extent that they are in conflict herewith. Section 9, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the passage of this ordinance were taken and adopted in an open meeting of this council, and that all deliberations of this council and any of its committees that resulted in such formal action were in meetings open to the public and in compliance with all legal requirements, including but not limited to Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. The second and third readings of this ordinance are hereby dispensed with at least 5 members of council concurring. I so move.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second for, excuse me, ordinance 15-2025. Is there any discussion? Call the roll.
Gideon,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Bevins. He's not here, sorry. Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, the motion carries. Next one is, ordinance 16-2025. Second and third readings are dispensed. Purpose is to amend ordinance 109.2024, the proposed budget appropriation for the year 2025. Brian, you read that.
Ordinance 16-2025, purpose is to amend ordinance 109-2024, the proposed budget appropriations for the year 2025. Whereas necessary to amend ordinance 109-24, the proposed budget appropriations for the year 2025. Whereas the following amendments are requested. Fund, water, line 700.470, increase $228,124. Therefore, be it ordained by the Village Council of Waverly, Ohio, that the auditor and staff are authorized to adjust the various lines of funds listed above to cover expenses in that fund. Second and third readings of this ordinance are hereby dispensed with 5 members of council concurring, and so move.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion and second. On ordinance 16-2025, is there any discussion?
That's the new water line we should talk about.
That's supposed to cover that, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Any more questions? Call the roll.
Gideon,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, the motion carries. The next one is ordinance 17-2025, emergency. Purpose is to declare an emergency and to authorize Mayor Henderson and his designated representative to enter in a contract without advertising for bids with National Water Services for replacing the infrastructure at the water treatment plant. And let's see, Forrest, can you read that one?
Ordinance 17, 2025. Purpose is ordinance to declare an emergency and to authorize the mayor and his designated representative to enter into contract without advertising for bid without replacement or infrastructure of the water treatment plant. Whereas there is a real and present emergency arising from the operation of the village water plant and supply. Therefore, it is hereby declared to be an emergency. measure necessary for the immediate preservation of the public peace, property, health, safety, and welfare of the village of Waverly, Ohio. Whereas due to the emergency, the village of Waverly requires professional services that are immediately necessary to meet the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency compliance. Whereas in the case of the real and present emergency arising in connection with the operation and maintenance of the Department of Public Services, including all village-owned utilities, the Department of Public Safety, and any other department, division, commission, bureau, or board on the village, the legislation authority of the village may be by 2/3 vote of all members elected thereto, authorize the mayor and his designated representative to enter into a contract for work to be done or for the purpose of supplying material without formal bidding and advertising. Whereas in case of emergency, the legislation authority of the village may, by 2/3 vote of all members elected thereto, authorize the mayor and his designated representative to enter into a contract without formal bidding or advertising. Therefore be it ordained by the legislation authority of the village of Waverly by the council for the village of Waverly, state of Ohio, section 1, that a real and present emergency arising from the operation and maintenance of the village water plant and supply exists. Therefore, the village needs for replacement of the process of piping is a real and present emergency to resolve the water quality issue that currently exists for the water plant, and supply is hereby declared, and as it is necessary for the replacement of the process line piping at the water treatment plant. Section 2, that for the reason that the project therein specified is needed in order for the continued efficient and effective operation of the water treatment system within the village of Waverly, Ohio, and is necessary in order to meet the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency compliance. This ordinance is declared to be an emergency measure immediately necessary for the preservation for the public peace, property, health, safety, and welfare of the village of Waverly, Ohio. Section 3, that the mayor and his designated representatives hereby authorized to enter into contract with professional entity for the replacement process line piping to the water treatment plan attached herein as Exhibit A. Section 4, the mayor and his designated representatives hereby authorized to enter into a contract including without limitation to the material labor as foreseen without advertising for and taking competitive bids in regards to said process. Section 5, that said professional services shall facilitate procurement of the project via the design, built, delivery method in accordance with the scrutiny statutory process set forth in Ohio law. That said professional services shall be provided for in detail in said contract as deemed by the mayor and his designated representative to be necessary and proper and in the best interest of the village. Section 7, therefore found and determined that the ordinance was approved at least 2/3 of the members of legislative authority of the village. Section 8, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of council concerning and relating to the passage of this ordinance was taken and adopted in an open meeting of the council, and that all deliberation of council and all committees that result in a formal action were in a meeting open to the public in compliance with all legal requirements, including not limited to section 121.22 of Ohio Revised Code. Section 9, all ordinances and parts of the ordinance in conflict herewithin are hereby repealed insofar as they do so as conflict. Section 10, that this ordinance shall be in full force and effect at the earliest period allowed by law. I so move.
Okay,
I'll second it.
all right, so mark the second and third readings have been dispensed with that, so.
Yeah, it's, oh, yeah.
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 So 5 members of council must
Yeah.
concur. We're all right with that.
The ordinance, yeah.
So I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Call roll.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. Next one is Resolution 18-2025, an emergency. The purpose is to authorize Mayor Henderson and/or his designated representative to enter into a legal contract with National Water Services on behalf of the village for the construction of drinking water improvements and declaring an emergency. Mr. Gideon, it's your turn, yeah.
Whereas the water treatment plant for the village of Waverly, Ohio requires a replacement of infrastructure for the purpose of water treatment, and whereas the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency has requested said infrastructure be replaced at a faster than current rate, and whereas the village of Waverly, Ohio needs to authorize the mayor and/or his designated representative to enter into a contract with the National Water Services for the replacement of infrastructure for the purpose of water treatment at the water treatment plant. Now therefore be it resolved by the village of Waverly, Ohio, Pike County, Ohio, as follows. Section 1, the village council hereby accepts the National Water Services quote, the infrastructure repairs of the water treatment plant, and agrees to employ the services of the contractor for replacement of said infrastructure. Attached to this resolution is Exhibit A. Section 2, that this resolution is declared to be an emergency measure necessary for the immediate preservation of the public's peace, health, safety, and welfare, and for the further reason that this project must commence immediately as is imperative to timely complete the project for construction of drinking water improvements and due to the real and present emergency without bidding and advertising. Section 3 is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the passage of this resolution were taken and adopted in an open meeting of this council, that all deliberations of this council and of its committees that resulted in such formal action were in meetings open to the public and in compliance with all legal requirements, including but not limited to section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. This resolution is an emergency for the immediate preservation of the public peace, health, and safety of the citizens of Waverly. At least 5 members of council concurring. I so move.
I'll second.
Motion and second for resolution 18-2025. Is there any discussion? Call roll.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. Okay, the last resolution we have today is 19-2025, an emergency. The purpose is to authorize Mayor Henderson and or his designated representative for the village of Waverly to apply for, accept, and enter into a Ohio Water Development Authority loan account, short OWDA, agreement for replacement of infrastructure of the water treatment plant and designating a dedicated repayment source for the loan. Amber, back to you.
Resolution 19-2025, purpose. The purpose of this resolution is to authorize the mayor and/or his designated representatives for the village of the Waverly to apply for, accept, and enter into Ohio Water Development Authority Loan Account, OWDA, agreement for replacement of infrastructure at the water treatment plant and designating a dedicated repayment source for the loan, whereas the Village of Waverly Water Department seeks to replace existing infrastructure at the water treatment plant, and whereas the Village of Waverly Water Department intends to apply for Ohio Water Development Authority, OWDA, for the replacement of processed piping for water treatment, and now therefore it be resolved by the legislative authority of the Village of Waverly, Ohio, that the mayor and/or his designated representative be and is hereby authorized to apply for an OWDA loan, sign all documents for and enter into an Ohio Water Development Authority account, OWDA, for the replacement of infrastructure at the water treatment facility. This resolution is an emergency for the immediate preservation of public peace, health, and safety of the citizens of Waverly. At least 5 members of council concurring. Let's see. This resolution to go into effect at the earliest date authorized by law. I so move.
I'll
Second that.
Okay, a motion and second for, resolution 19-2025. Is there any discussion? Call the roll.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Bevins, Glass,
Aye.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. Okay. Next is the auditor's report.
I need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, have a motion and second to pay the bill. Call the roll.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Bevins,
Am I technically here?
yeah,
You are now.
You are now.
can he know?
Yeah,
No,
so I
okay,
didn't think so.
okay.
Doesn't matter.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. With that, I need the announcements. Our next village council meeting is Wednesday, March the 5th, 2025 at 6:00 p.m. Next planning commission meeting will be on Friday, February the 21st, 2025 at 9:00 a.m. That I need a motion and second to
I'll
adjourn.
make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion second for adjournment, call roll.
Forrest Blakeman,
Aye.
Gideon,
Aye.
Wilkes,
Aye.
Brian Blakeman,
Aye.
Glass,
Aye.
Patterson.
Aye, motion carries. We're now adjourned. Thank you very much.